Yeah, Mike Scott, Chicago. Only way to keep calm is troubled worlds have a serene mind. Beautiful. It's hot today. It's summer day, 90 degrees outside. We got like down here the Riverwalk. Just had my lunch. Enjoying life today. Sun is out. Prayer, meditation. Social distance is still going on, but I'm close to God. I can't practice social distance to God. So I'm enjoying it. I'm living in the here and now out here, walking around, enjoying life. I talked to a couple of guys, young guys, let them know about the peace that come from God. Emotional balance that come from serenity that come from God. And you don't have to go. You don't have to go live in fear. Fear is the curse of the world. Yeah. Beautiful sunny day in Chicago. The cities are slowly showing. People are not moving around like they used to. Restaurants is half. Like it's not like the crowd used to be. But just like I said, just staying in the here and now. I must control my emotion. My emotion will control me. Life is good no matter what's happening. Because it's never what's going on around me. It's always going inside me. So it's just enjoying life. On my way to work, you know what I'm saying? Because it builds your character, Solomon said in Proverbs, you're a poor specimen if you can't stand in present adversity. He talks about this lazy man stays in the bed like hinges on the door saying can't get a murder because it might be lying on the road. So, yeah, action, It's about action, stay in action. Flow with whatever may have, let your mind be free. If I'm depressed because I'm living in the past. If I'm anxious because I'm living in the future. I'm at peace because I'm living in the moment. So, yesterday is history, tomorrow's a mystery. So, be calm, be true, be quiet. Do not get emotionally upset by anything that happens around you. Things are always going to be going around you. The boats are moving around now. People are trying to take tours and stuff. They're going to have Chicago is having. It's not like a taste Chicago, but you can get some food to go. Right here down the Riverwalk, they want you to keep moving. They want you to sit still. But I need to sit still to get the peace, because you sit still, that's when you can reflect and you can meditate, you get centered. And so they're saying there's another wave going on, but I don't believe everything's been told. You do it popular's not right, what's right is not popular. A lot of things going on. 8 million people die from cigarettes worldwide every year. Guns kill 250,000 people every year. Due to this epidemic, the gun shops are still open. Alcohol kills 3.2 million people worldwide. Benny's, the liquor store was open. Beer trucks was parked, not getting tickets. So, a man is rich in proportion of things you can afford to leave alone. And thank God today, I ask God every morning, because like I say, I can't practice social distance toward God, because God has all power. God commands the sun to shine when it's supposed to sun, like the sun is shining right now, because God commanded. God commanded the weather be 9 degrees. Government can't control the weather. They can't make it cool when it, even though they'll try. But God commands the sun. God commands the universe. And the universe is ruled by letting things take their course. So people out here canoeing, we got a canoe crew coming down there, people's crew canoeing, they're socializing, because we need, human beings are social creatures, need to socialize. And the hermit life, not normal life. So people are moving, getting action. Body has to move half an hour, 5 days a week, some type of form. I do a lot of walking. Good people walking or whatever happens to do. Good people that yearn for pleasures. The wise not show changes, highs or lows. Whether touched by happiness or by sorrow. So I don't have emotional balance. I don't have highs or lows today. I'm not happy today. It's sad on Valentine's Day, happy on Christmas. I'm happy every day. Any day above ground means a good day. I don't care what's going on. But I know one thing, it's not what happens to me, it's how I take it. So I'm learning how to take my troubles as they come and maintain the serenity, the peace that comes from God, like I said, and it's through meditations. Meditation, a book called Meditations of the Masters. I studied it over 30-some years ago, and it said if one wears shoes, the pebbles on the road will not harm his feet. If one remains calm under any conditions, the pebbles in life will not cause you pain. So being able to be calm in the midst of the madness. Uncommon times are the only times when the evil can find an entrance. So how does evil find an entrance? Because the world is full of trickery, wickedness in high places. They find an entrance through worry, anger, and fear. People are out here now, 90 degrees, they got a mask on, like they're scared of the person who come in the store. They jump back, fear. And that's the curse of the world, So the world's been cursed, but God is all power. They're trying to get the schools opened up because it took God out of the schools, and the kids need to know how to pray. And the cell phone, when it was invented, cell phone was the first sign. Cell phone was the social distance, because what happened was when cell phones came out, people have been out like in the summertime, and you said good morning, they're addicted to the phones, so they don't know what's going on around them, So I need to see what's happening around me. Be focused. So the cell phones hypnotize the minds, so people start becoming addicted to the cell phones, and now they got this thing called Zoom. And people are living on Zoom, that's the abnormal world. The Twilight Zone movie, like the world where everybody thinking, how you doing? They think they're living on Zoom, and that's the electronics, So sometimes it's good to listen to people. So I need to listen, learn from the cradle to the grave. Life is one big lesson. So Mike Scott, Chicago, beautiful 90-degree day. I'm out here enjoying life. Just did a walk down here, the river walk, and it's basically the least you can walk down here without people not moving and stuff. So everybody's scared. They're out there. They're isolated, and isolation is if I'm depressed because I'm living in the past, if I'm anxious because I'm living in the future, I'm at peace because I live in the moment. So I need to be out every time the sun rises, thinking your life is just beginning. So very important to be out in the sun. Enjoy the sun. Every time the sun rises, think of your life is just beginning. You are what you think about all day long. As man thinking, so is he. If you walk around thinking about coronavirus, and that's an obsession. That's a thought that blocks out all other thought. People walk around here, they're scared. Their whole mind is on coronavirus. They're watching the news. They say, this is going to kill you. Now they can't be happy. They can't enjoy life because they walk around talking about coronavirus. But a lot of things on the ground is killing people. That misinformation, your thinking has messed you up. Thinking. Our best friends, our worst enemies are our thoughts. A thought can do you more good than a banker, faithful friend, or a cheerful companion. A thought can also do more harm than a brick. So you take a fool, put in a mansion, still a fool. It's not what you possess. Who you are, the position you hold, where you're located, that makes you happy or happy is what you think about. And what is hate? When people walk around, if you hate somebody, you draw that towards you. If you hate dogs, every 2 seconds you're gonna see a dog. People hating people in the White House. So that's why they always talk about the White House, because they draw their energy towards. So you got to be free. The mind must always be in a state of flowing. For when it stops anywhere, the flow is interrupted. And this interruption, that's injurious to the well-being of the mind. Second part of that meditation, I've been on 30-something years, says flow with whatever may happen, let your mind be free. What lies behind me, what lies before me are small matters compared with what lies within me. A wise man carries his possessions within. So it's about what's inside you. Happiness is not the result of wealth and luxury, but a spiritual understanding. Wealth is what you think of it. One man is extremely rich in money and possessions, but poor in freedom. He's constantly watched. So it's about freedom. It's not about money. If your happiness depends on money, you will never be happy with yourself. It's about serenity and peace. So Mike Scott, Chicago, it's cool to be at Square. The slow lane is the best lane. Pause before the penitentiary.